It's the parable of the prodigal son. And we're going to focus on just one little verse, verse 22. It's Luke 15, verse 22. Would you stand and honor the word of the Lord? But the father said to his servants, "Quickly, bring out the best robe and put it on him. Put a ring on his finger and sandals on his feet. Fetch the fattened calf and slaughter it. We must celebrate with feasting, because this son of mine was dead and has come back to life. He was lost and is found." And they began to celebrate. This is the word of God for the people of God. You may be seated. And so the setting for this sermon is really any town, any father, anywhere. Every day I come out here, she moves that chair over there, knowing that I sit right here every day. Does she do this just to irritate me? I think she does. I think she just does it to bug me. Yeah, that's good. Every night, I come here and I sit, and I'm looking. Days just pass, mornings pass, evenings pass, time passes. March 21st, 2010. The day before he asked me, he said, "I don't want this life, Dad. This is a life for you, Dad, and for Michael. It's not a life for me. I just want to take all my stuff and I just want to go out and find my own life." So, the next day, I gave him all it was his. Said, "Okay." And he left. I thought he would get out to a while and then he would come back, but he left. So I wait. His mother didn't speak to me for a week. She kept saying to me, she said, "Go get him. Go find him and bring him home." And no, he'll come home. He'll come home. I held her at night and she cried tears. I didn't know what to do. What do you do with kids nowadays? You know? My older son, he does everything right. He gets the picture. But yet, I don't think he's happy. Sometimes I think he looks at me and he wants me to die because I've created this world for him and he can't get out. But he does everything right. Have you ever been in a place where you were trying to create something good and doing the best that you can? And after all, you know, it's kind of like what my dad taught me. And then all of a sudden I find out that I've created a world of obligation. I think that, if he ever comes back, things are going to be different. I promise. If I get another chance, things are going to be different. I lay awake at night and I just wonder, is he okay? Is he safe? I come out in the morning and the sun shines over there. And I look and it's not him. After work every night, I come out here and move this chair here, and I look this way thinking he'll come from that way. One day I could have sworn I saw him coming. And I got halfway down the porch and I realized it wasn't him. Nobody talks about him much anymore. I wish they did. Do you know, if one day if he comes back, things are going to be different. Somehow, somewhere, I'm going to show him that things are going to be different. I'm going to show him how much I love him and care, and I'm even going to show his brother, if he just one day comes back. Have you ever had a pain so deep in your soul that you could hear yourself groaning on the inside and yet no one else knew that? Life is never what we intend it to be. You intend for your children to create and have happy times and be, and somewhere in all the stuff and work, and it gets lost. But I promise you, if he comes home, it's going to be different. If I get one more chance to see my son, it'll be different. Maybe the change is in me. Maybe this whole talk of my inner self is open within me, some things I don't like, and how I'm understood or how I'm perceived, and maybe it's time for me to be and to do whatever it takes so that when he comes home, things are going to be different. I pray. Oh God, I pray. For all the people who have wandering sons and daughters. It used to not make any sense to me. It used to I didn't even care, but now I understand. I wonder if they sit on their porch and watch the sun come up and watch the sun go down. Softly and tenderly, Jesus is calling. Come home, come home, ye who are weary, please come home. Earnestly, tenderly, Jesus is calling. Calling all the sons and daughters. Come home. If he comes home, things will be different. I'm going to make things different.